Hey collectors, we have some CoinStar finds, we have some CoinStore finds, and we have some stuff from the bank and from Change. Let's see if this adds to our collection, and for the things that I bought, let's see if I overspent. Stay tuned. Hey collectors, thanks for watching. I'm the collector of coins, and that's right, we have a little bit of a collection review here. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know I do a lot of coin roll hunts. Here, I have some coins that I've gotten just from the bank, from Change. The ones that are in these nice holders I purchased to add to my collection. Some cases is with the buffaloes. I took a chance, I wasn't sure if I needed them. Although I do think I need mint mark buffaloes for my albums, including 2 silver dimes I pulled out of a CoinStar change machine. My bank happened to have an NIFC. We'll see if that adds to the collection. And we're gonna see if I overpaid, how well I did in the value of these that I got for free, and we're gonna see if we have anything cool with these Sacagaweas. I have lots of albums ready. Let's start with the coins that I bought. Stay tuned. Oh, and before I forget, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel and you like my content, I'm hoping that you would consider subscribing. And while you're at it, feel free to give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video. All right, we're gonna put this away. We're gonna grab a couple of the albums out. We're gonna take a look at some price guides to see how well we did. Hey collectors, well, we're gonna start with the 2 Buffalo Nickels. I have my album here. I know you're probably anxious to see what's the deal with those 2 beautiful silver dollars, the Morgan Peace consecutive years. But we're gonna see if I overpaid for these, if I need them for the collection. Well, I got the blue book and the red book. Little different years, not much big value difference maybe year over year with the red book. The red book will give me value of the coin for appraisal purposes, and the blue book gives me the price of what a dealer will pay. That will give me the range of what this really should be worth. And we'll see if I overpaid. I don't mind overpaying a little bit, particularly if I need the coins. And I'm not gonna necessarily come find these in a coin roll hunt quickly, and I had an opportunity to buy them. Now I have found Buffalo Nickels at coin roll hunting, and I have found one that I needed for an album. Let's see if we need these first, and then we'll see how well we did with the price. Well, collectors, wouldn't you know it, I had them. But I don't mind having extras. You know, the 28S, fairly low mintage at 6.9 million. The one I have is in much better condition than this one. I think this one might be good, about good. I'm gonna double check that. And then, surprisingly, I also had the 35D at 12.1 million, and I think they're about the same condition. They're awfully close. This one is listed as fine. Again, I'm gonna see if I agree. I'm gonna scrutinize over these for a bit. We'll put them underneath a microscope, but I'm gonna leave them in these holders because I have them in the album. Hey collectors, we're gonna put this one at good condition. The date is readable. However, on the Buffalo, the horn is worn flat. In fact, I don't really see the horn at all. You see the Buffalo's face. So we're gonna call this in good condition. Yes, the date is readable. It's very worn. There was no nick date taken to it, so 1928 S. All right, let's take a look at the red book. Well, the 28S is listed in the red book at $1.75. So I paid $2.75. So I overpaid. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. This was a little bit of an impulse buy. I hadn't come across a coin store in a very long time. Thought I needed it. I'll hold on to it. And here we got the blue book, and a dealer would be willing to pay probably 60 cents for it. Oh, collectors, this is the 1935 D. And I can make out the horn a little bit. It is in better condition than the first coin. That date is in much better shape. Now, coin dealer listed it as fine. I think this is probably, well, the reverse I would say is probably good to very good. Fine is debatable, but you know what? Let's go with his grade, and we'll look up the value. Let's turn the page. I think we have a 1935D at $1. So paid $1 more than it's worth. I expected that. I'm not upset. They're cool coins. We don't need them for the album though, so that's a little disappointing. But you know what? I think we should just move on to the Morgan and the piece. Where I know I overpaid, I would have normally probably looked for these in the $25, $28 range. But I'm gonna spend some time looking at these. I do need them for an album. I'll show you that album in a second. So I have a Coins of the 20th Century book here that I picked up just for fun. I like type coin collections. I need a Liberty head nickel. That's one of the things I was really looking for. We have some nice quarters in here, including silver, clad, bicentennial, statehood. Different nickels for sure, different pennies. But as you see here, I needed the Sacagawea, Morgan piece, and I got to dig up an Anthony dollar. Now I just started this for fun. That's why I bought these coins. But let's take a look at these two beauties one at a time. We'll start with the Morgan. And again, we'll take a look at the condition and the price. These will come out of the holder. Stay tuned. Okay, collectors. Well, based on what I'm reading, I'm going to conservatively grade this at very fine 20. As you can see, the feathers on the eagle's breast are indeed worn. And if you look at the grade, extremely fine, eagle's feathers are plain but with slight wear. So, might be able to argue this might be closer to EF40, but again, I'm going to be conservative. I think there's a little more wear. I think this coin had been cleaned at one point. It has some signs of cleaning based on the luster that you see, but I think it was cleaned a while ago. Again, for the album, it's not an investment coin, it's a collection coin. Less worried, but we'll take a look at the value. This is the red book, and a 1921, yeah, $28, which is really what I would have expected. I paid $38, so I definitely paid top dollar for it. If we go to the blue book, which I'm flipping through right now, $25. So I'm doing this just to show guys that, you know, if you're buying coins for investment, make sure they're investment grade. And if you're not buying them for investment, you're just collecting them, make sure you know if you're overpaying and if you're okay with that. Like I said, I was okay with it. Would it have been better if it was a better price? Of course. Could I have found a better price on eBay? Probably. But at least I got to examine the coin up close so I know exactly what I was getting into. All right, we'll pop this in the album. We'll look at the piece dollar next. All right, nice and snug. So here we go. Now, this coin I don't believe has been cleaned. I think this is original luster. I don't think it shows signs of cleaning, but it does show signs of wear. Definitely contact marks. I'm gonna conservatively grade this at EF40. There is some wear on the hairlines. You know, arguably, if it wasn't for some of these nicks in here, this could be AU. But again, we'll do a conservative EF40 and we'll see how we did. Well, this is obviously a 1922 normal relief, not a high relief. and $27. And I paid, what did I pay? $35. So again, paid a bit of a premium. Probably also worth about $20 in the blue book. We'll take a look in a moment to see if I'm right. About the same price as the red book here, which is nice to see. So silver dollars do hold their value because of the silver content, and they're very popular. That's why they make good buys. But again, this is for an album, so I don't mind paying the premium. Let's get this in, and then we're gonna take a look at some of the other finds where I did not spend any money. So I went to the bank and got a bunch of Sacagaweas. I had an album, but apparently I never started it. So we're gonna pop some of these in. I know I need one for the 20th century collection. We'll see, pretty sure we have some duplicate 2000Ps. All right, let's grab that album. So with the 2000 Sacagawea from Philadelphia Mint, there are two varieties. One with a speared eagle, and I'll show you a picture of what that looks like inlet, and one that has bold details. Boldly detailed tail feathers. And I'll put a picture of that inlet. And so we'll look out for that. We only got a few of them from Philly, but I'll put these underneath the microscope and I'll show you them. So the bold feathers variety has much more detail than this on the tail feathers. So this is a regular Sacagawea, no variety. I don't see on the eagle any spears, which would be die clash marks or die damage. Let's take a look at another one. Nope, same. Tail feathers do not have the additional detail. Get another one to look at. I see stuff going on over here that may look like spears. I want to take a look at that a little more closely. But no, the tail feathers aren't the variety. Got one more to look at. Got to get the orientation of this correct. And no, so we just got the regular variety. Anyway, we'll take the nicest ones, put them in the album, and then we'll pop in the rest and I'll show you the results. All right, well, we got a lot more to fill in this. I'll get these at the bank. I won't need to pay anything other than face value for them. So we have 2000 Philly in Denver, 2001 Philly, a bunch of blank spaces. We got 2009 Philly, 2010 Philly, it probably needs an upgrade, and 2011 out of Denver. Many more to go. All right, now on to the cool part. More free silver, not at a CoinRoll, but from a CoinStar. Hang on, we'll pull these out. And here are the CoinStar finds. A 1960 out of Philadelphia, and a really nice, I would say, close to uncirculated, maybe AU, 1962 from Denver. And if you guys have seen my channel, you know I have this and I keep finding them, and I need the one from Philly. And the one from Philly will complete my collection. But pretty nice find out of a change return. All right, well, collectors, really appreciate you watching. I'll be doing more of this collector series where we look at coin collections and appraise them. A couple of my friends have given me coin collections that have been passed down from their parents that they don't know what to do with. And so I'll be grading those both for appraisal value and collector value. In the meantime, happy collecting.